Hey YouTube, Sweetknives here. Thanks for checking out another cool video. We got a lot of stuff going on, but the big thing here is we got a mini Osborne 945BK-1, and you might be wondering, what is that? And I'm going to tell you, it's the same thing as the original, just a little bit smaller, and they used a little bit different handle material. So we've all seen kind of the original one. I'm going to bust it out for comparisons, and then we're going to do a few things. We're going to do some cutting tests, and I'm going to eventually sharpen the new one. So that's the original 940 right there, and I'm going to show you the mini now. This is brand new this year. It's actually 20th anniversary celebration for one of Benchmade's, one of their best designs ever. So this is it right here. This is the mini 940 basically, and as you can see, it's just a little bit smaller than the original. Not much, but just a little bit. And it uses this split arrow clip. So I'll give you a little bit of dimensions here on the mini, and I'll lay it up towards the other one. So we got blade length 2.92 inches, so it's just a little bit smaller than the regular 940. I guess it weighs 2.19 ounces, and it's just it's a really sweet knife. It's made out of S30V steel. You can see that right there. It's made by Osborne, Warren Osborne, one of the best, most iconic designers of all time. Just really did some awesome designs for Benchmade. And you know, it's too bad that he passed away not too long ago, but his legend lives on in some of these awesome knives. One cool thing too with this one, it's coated. It's got the black finish on it, and the handle material is actually G10 versus the original, which was aluminum. And it's got an open design with these standoffs right there. So really, really cool, and I like that blue on the inside for the liners. Just awesome. It really does look awesome, and so I love these because they're smooth. I mean, when you open, if you've never felt the Benchmade Access locks, they are the smoothest opening knives of literally probably all time. I mean, there's just nothing. Really nothing smoother than that. And I think that's what makes Benchmade just an awesome knife. And so that's a look at it right there. I mean, that's really pretty much it. I did want to go into a couple other things. So I get a lot of questions on sharpness tests and sharpening. And so for about a year now, I've been using this electronic best certified. It's called the PT50A, and I've made a lot of videos on this tester. And so you get these new knives, and everybody wonders, well, how are you going to test the sharpness? Well, you can cut paper, you can cut rope, you can do all these things, or you can get this tester, and this tester will actually show you, pretty good where things come in at. And so where it gets a little hairy is once you start getting underneath, like, I don't know, you get underneath like this amount right here, people start wondering, well, how accurate is it, and what happens when you get to under 100 and under 50. And I've been using this a year, and I have a pretty good idea of how this system works and how to use it, and the various methods. And so you get these little clips, and you put them in the little holder here, and you press down on this, and however many grams it takes to break that with the blade hitting it is where it registers on this chart. And so today I'm going to show you something. I get a lot of questions about this, and people tell me sometimes I'm doing this wrong and I'm not doing it right. And I'll tell you what, I know exactly what I'm doing. I've been using it for over a year. So this here is a little Fulcrum. It's a magnetic Fulcrum that really helps when you have larger knives, and it's magnet. You see, it just sticks to this part here. This here does not affect the scale at all. The scale part's right here. So this is the little piece that holds the clip in, and you put that in there, and you put that on here, and you line this stuff up. And the idea is, using the Fulcrum, you can put any knife in there in the Fulcrum and then press down on this little this little clip here, and it'll show you exactly where, you know, things register. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to prove to you. You know, these are both brand new, never used. This one's brand new out of the box. We're going to test the sharpness, and so I've cut a lot and tested a lot with Benchmades. Typically, a brand new Benchmade out of the box like this comes in at in between 100 and 300, and it makes no difference whether I use this Fulcrum or not, and I'm going to prove that to you right now. So I want to just test this out. I'm predicting somewhere around 150 for this. So hopefully you guys can see this. I don't know if it's better if I turn on the light or not. I think it's better that way. So let's try with the Fulcrum just for the hell of it. And one other thing I should note, you want to do this fairly slow. Like when you push down, if you go like that, like really, really fast, you're going to affect the result and it's going to show lower. But if you just do it really slow, you know, nice and easy, that's how you get the most accurate result. And usually you want to do it a few different times. So we'll do that. So let's do 3 times with the Fulcrum and then 3 times the other way and just see. We'll just see what we get. So ready? Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 213. Okay. Remember that. 213. I'm going to put a new clip on. We're going to do it 2 more times. So we got 213. Tear it out. Let's do it again. Let's just see what we get again. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 169. And if you hit it on different parts of the blade, you could get a different reading. So we got 213 and 169. Let's do it again. 3 times a charm. 1, 2, 3. 228. So 213, 228, 169. Now let's try it 3 times without using that Fulcrum and just see how close we are to those. Ready? To me, this is just a little bit easier when you don't have to use it. 1, 2, 3. 203. I'm going to do it again. Hang on, ready. We'll do another one right now. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 204. Like I said, different parts of the blade can register a little bit differently. Here's the last one. 1, 2, 3. 192. So you can see on different parts of the blade and things like that, it's going to affect this a little bit differently. But as you can see, there's absolutely no difference to how that's the right way to do it, how I was doing it there. It doesn't matter if you use the Fulcrum or not. But back to the chart, I thought it would be somewhere, and I had not tested it, but I thought it would be somewhere in between 100 and 300, right there at about a utility razor blade. New high-end cutlery edges are, you know, anywhere from 270 to 360. So I think we nailed it. I mean, I think that this is a very good system. You're going to get, you know, we did 6 different tests there, and you can get a really good idea of how sharp this knife is. Now, what I can tell you is if you use a sharpener like a Wicked Edge, or you use the Workshop Precision sharpener, you can easily get things to under 100. Where it starts to get a little hairy is when you start seeing a lot of readings under 50, and that's when you're better off using multiple tests, testing the edge, because if you get something under a 50 on this system, I've been doing this a long time, if it's anywhere around 50, you're approaching 1 micron on the apex, and that is, I mean, you really can't get much sharper than that. That's achieving, you know, pure excellence when you're at 50 or under. And so, you know, if you push a little bit too fast, you might get a little bit under there. But overall, this best tester has been helpful. It's given me a good idea where knives are, and I do recommend it. I bought this one. I think I bought it from sharpeningsupplies.com, and I'm not incented. They should actually send me some stuff, but you know what? They don't. But they're a good outfit. I've bought a few different things from them, and I do like them. But anyways, that's the look at the kind of the 2 iconic Benchmade Osborne. They got the 940 and the 945. This is just a little bit smaller, but exact same design, same blade, just a little bit smaller. So if you want something that's a little bit less weight, just a little bit, this is going to be your option. If you want something a little, the regular one, I like that one. And guys, check out these fake videos. I've made a few videos on the fake Benchmade Osbornes. You got to be on the lookout. Don't be one of those people that pays $150 and then buys a fake Benchmade. Just don't be that person. Thanks, guys. Make sure you hit the like if you like what you see. I got tons of new stuff coming out. Have a great day.